Hey guys, welcome back to Out of the Park Baseball 22 with the Cincinnati Reds. This is, I think, episode 4 / episode 33 or something. I can't remember. I don't know. I've been playing for a while. We're in the year 2030. We are in year 1 with the Cincinnati Reds. We are at September 1st, and August was a challenge, to say the least. We have fallen 3 games out of first place. We are 5 games out of the wild card, 4 games out of the wild card. We are going to need a run of good baseball here in September in order to make the postseason. We went 11-17 in August. We have not had a winning record since May. We were 31-20 at the end of May. We are 35 and 40, whatever that is, 45, 35 and 45 in our last 80. So it has not been a good stretch of baseball for the last 3 months for us. But we are still in it. And I'm not going to run in depth into all the stats because, I'll go through it at the end of the year. Cody Schreier's been out for a little while with a fractured foot. We stuck Christian Campbell at second base, and he continues to hit the ball. He is one of our biggest surprises. And playing he's actually been really bad at second base. So hopefully we get Schreier back soon. Tamar Johnson, you can see I don't want to say he's fallen off a cliff, but he has gotten worse every month. 345 in April, 313 in May, 311 in June, 250 in July, 210 in August. So still getting it done defensively. Guzman and Zumaya are still our 2 big bats. Mejia continues to have, obviously we knew he wasn't going to hit as well as he was at the beginning of the season, but if he ends up the season with a 3.5 win player, 27 home runs and 115 runs knocked in, I can't complain about that. So I don't know that we have enough. I don't know that we have enough to make it. But again, I didn't want to push all my chips in this year because, number one, I don't have that many chips to push in. And number 2, I don't know that it would have made a difference. If we had packaged Jim Lucas and Danny Asensio, could we have gotten something that pushed us over the top? I don't know. Maybe. But I didn't want to do that. So I want Lucas to be part of my rotation potentially next season if some of this stuff develops. So anything else I want to talk about? No, I think we need to just call up a couple players, or call up, I guess, one player, and just start going. Just start playing. Who do I want to call up? Anybody here? We can call up Elijah Ingram. He did pretty well in the bigs last year. He's been okay down in AAA this year, but good stuff, good control. He's got 4 really good pitches, a potentially good curveball. So we'll call up Ingram. We'll just make him a long reliever or something. That's fine. So now we just have to start simming ahead. So I'm going to sim ahead until, I don't know, around here somewhere. Maybe till this Cubs series I'll sim offline. I'll come back, and if we're still in it, we'll go day by day, and if not, we'll just sim to the end of the season. So I'll be back in a couple weeks. All right, we're back, and yeah, it's gotten bad, guys. It has gotten bad. We're 6-10 this month. We're only 2 games out of first place, believe it or not, as the Cubs and the Brewers have both been terrible. We were actually in first place for a bit. We're only 2 games out of first place. We're behind the Cubs. We have a 3-game series starting against Chicago here momentarily, followed by a series against St. Louis. So we have an opportunity to win the division if we can play some decent baseball down the stretch. Do we have any games left against Milwaukee? No, we don't. All right, so we've got St. Louis, Philadelphia, St. Louis, Arizona. So Philadelphia's 500. Arizona's got the same record as us. So we're playing some teams that are comparable to us. So we got an opportunity here. If we can, we're 72 and 74. It's 146. We have 16 games left. If we can go 10-6, 11-5, we can get in. But it's all going to start with this series here against the Cubs. If we lose these 3 games, it's all but done. So let's see what happens. Game 1. Nice. A 3-0 victory. Oh, before we look at this. We lost Riley Bishop for the year. He had been pretty good for us. Bone chips in his elbow. He's done. So Yeah, we don't have him, so we had to stick Pardino back in the rotation, which isn't great, but whatever. Mejia hits his 24th home run of the year as 104 RBIs. Washaba hits his first home run. He's hitting, look at that, 343 as our backup catcher. Barnes got the start, was really good. He's 10-10 on the year, 37 saves for Alex Gutierrez. You like to see that. Game number 2 now. We're a game out. Let's see what happens here. Can we take 2 in a row? Guess I forgot to click the button. We can. Awesome. So we are now tied for first place. It's 75-74. We score 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Turn a 3-0 deficit into a 4-3 lead. And Sean Murphy, guys, I don't want to say he's turned it on because he still hasn't been great, but he's got his OPS plus up to 72. He's up to a .8 WAR. He's got 60 RBIs. I mean, he's been worth what we've paid him when it's all said and done. Long homer to Senzio hits his 2nd home run of the game. Pardino goes 5. Gutierrez picks up another save. Can we sweep? Oh, we do. We sweep the Cubbies. We win 8-3. I guess I simmed ahead 1 extra day. So Zumaya's up to 100 RBIs now. Guzman goes 4 for 5. Paz just not hitting. He's just terrible. He's got 37 doubles. Morales goes to 11-11. That ERA is super high, but he's 11-11. And let's take a look at the standings. Look at that. We are 1 game up on the Brewers and the Cubs. We've got St. Louis followed by Philadelphia. So this is a must-win as we take on a team that is 70-79. We need at least a couple of wins out of this 4-game series. Let's see what happens in Game 1. Another win, 12-1. We're playing really, really well at home. I'll show you the difference here in a second. But Guzman goes 3 for 5. Zumaya goes 3 for 5. Mejia has 3 runs knocked in. Zumaya and Pa both homer. Guillaumes, he's only 11-12, ERA of 4. If you look at our record, we're 47-28 at home. I mean, that is a crazy good home record. And then we're 29-46 on the road. So, I mean, we are lights out at Great America Ballpark, and we are absolutely awful on the road. So, all we got to do is let's just keep winning these home games. I mean, we play nothing but home games through the end of the season, so this is really a shot for us. Another win, 5 wins in a row. Alexis Guzman, 2 more hits. Zumaya, has he hit another home run? Asensio, it's his 3rd home run. He's starting to come on as the season draws to an end. Murphy has 2 hits, 26 doubles. So in the end, Sean Murphy was fine. I mean, a 650 OPS is nothing to write home about, but with his defense, I mean, he's been fine. Lang went 4, but our bullpen came in, got the job done. Curtis and Witt. Cool. Where are we now? 2.5 game lead over the Cubs, 3 games over the Brewers. Are we going to make the playoffs in our first season? Here's Game 3 against St. Louis. Can we push? No. Can we push our winning streak to 6? We can't. Can we take 3 out of 4? That would be nice. No, that's a little disappointing. I had said going into the series that I wanted to take a couple. After winning the first 2, I got greedy. All right, so now lead is back down to a game over the Cubs. We got 3 against Philly. 10-8 win. Offense clicking in this game. Guzman has got his average up to almost 350. Zumaya, 28 home runs. Mejia, 26, has 3 knocked in this one. Morales gets the win again. Bullpen didn't really get it done this time, but Gutierrez comes in, strikes out the last 2 batters, picks up his 40th save of the year. Game 2 against Philly. It's another win. 4-3 victory. So we were up 4-0 early. Washaba goes 4 for 4. I don't know that. I mean, he could be our starting catcher next year. His catcher ratings are okay. They're not great. I mean, I prefer someone to be, 75 and up. But I mean, if he has this kind of bat, we can live with this. Zumaya has 2 hits, 2 RBI. Schreier 3 hits. Guillaumes only goes 3 1/3. He walks 5. Oh, he got hurt. Are you kidding? Shoot. All right. Well, hopefully it's not serious. Game 3 against Philadelphia. Can we sweep the Phillies? We do. So, man, we just play super, super good at home. 51-30 on the road. That means our remaining 6 games are on the road, unfortunately. But we end up the season 51-30 at home. Alex Lang picks up the win. Goes to 5-6. I mean, his numbers haven't been great, but I would say he solidified that number 5 spot in our rotation. Pa hits his 13th home run. Murphy with 2 more RBIs. We get a day off today, and it's October. Let's see how October goes. Now, with the way things have gone for us so far this year on the road, it wouldn't surprise me if we lost our last 6 and missed out on the playoffs. So we will see. All right, anything interesting here? So still no messages about Guillaume's. Is he, yeah. That's not good, the fact that we're still waiting on a response. Witt got a little better. Phillips got worse. Morales got better. Ingram got, I guess, stagnant. Gutierrez dropped a little bit. Wait, what? His stuff. That doesn't make any sense. It says stuff dropped to 67. All right, whatever. Zumaya got better. Any of our other newly drafted prospects get better. Bergonzi gets a little better. Duggan gets better, as I thought he would with those ratings. Moultrie got a little worse, which is a little concerning, but he didn't play much. He was only 7 for 40 this year. He'll likely start in rookie ball next year as well. So, and then Cisneros was the pitcher that we turned into a batter. Not bad. All right. So Jose Ramirez hits his 400th home run. Yeah, still no message on Guillaume's, which is a bit concerning. So we're 2 games up on the Cubs, 5 games up on the Brewers. So if we look at the pennant chase, 6 games on the road, at St. Louis, at Arizona. The Cubs are playing at the Brewers and then at the Cardinals. So we're actually Brewers fans in this upcoming series, so or in these upcoming next 3 games. So let's get to it. Game 1 at St. Louis. Oof, that's a tough one. Losing 11-10 in 10. Game 2. 10-1 win, and we lose Guillaume's for 4 to 5 weeks, which means he is going to miss the entire postseason should we make it. I guess it doesn't matter who we call up. Who do we want to stick into that last Tanner Witt, into that last starting bullpen role? All right, so we win 10-1 here. Who's got the start? Morales pitched really, really well. We got 2 home runs from Guzman, 1 from Long, 1 from Pa. Guzman, I got to get him out of the leadoff spot. I mean, he could do so much damage if we had him like in the 3-hole. And moved Zumaya down to the 4. So that's going to be one of our targets this offseason, is a legit leadoff hitter. If I could find either a speedy second baseman with a good eye, or if I could find a first baseman even who maybe has a little power but also has a good eye, good avoid K, stick him at the top of the lineup, I think that would work out nicely. I mean, he's been great. I mean, he's stolen 63 bases out of the leadoff spot, but I feel like he could be so much more productive if we had him in the 3-hole. So, all right, so where are we? 2 games up. Good, the Brewers won. So we need the Brewers to win this 3rd game of the series. Let's see how we do against St. Louis. Another win, 8-0. So Eric Pardino, we stick him back in the rotation because of injuries, and he pitches 8 shutout innings. Tamar Johnson hits his 9th home run. Excuse me. Sean Murphy drives in 4, up to 69 nice RBIs on the season. Damon Long with 4 hits. Bottom of the order got it done in this one. So I think, guys, our magic number is 1. If actually, let's look. Standings. Magic number's 2 because the Cubs won. All right. So the Cubs are playing St. Louis over the final 3, and we're playing Arizona. So if we lose 2 and the Cubs win 2, we end up tied and we have to play a playoff game. If the Cubs lose 2 and we win 1, or if the Cubs lose 2, we're in. So fingers crossed. A 5-2 loss. How did the Cubs do? They lost as well, so our magic number is now 1. So all we need to do is win one of these last 2 games, or the Cubs to lose one of these last 2 games, and we make the postseason in our very first year. Let's see how it goes. We win. We make the postseason. Are you kidding me? We are going to make the postseason. We were carried by our 3 big bats, Guzman, Mejia, and Zumaya. Got some contributions elsewhere, but we are going to make the postseason. So I want to make sure that Barnes doesn't pitch in this game because he's our ace, and he's going to have to pitch game 1. So let's bench player for 2 days. I don't want him starting. I don't want him starting at all. Let's give Elijah Ingram the start. Sure, why not? Let's see how the final game of the season goes. We win again. Wow. All right. So we finish the season 84-78. And we are going to the playoffs in our very first season as the Cincinnati Reds. I really didn't think that was going to happen. I felt like we made some decent moves in the offseason to kind of make us competitive. I think having Sean Guillaumes there really, that improved our pitching rotation. Picking up Barnes, Morales, and Guillaumes as our 1, 2, 3 was huge. I mean, Morales was just okay, but he gave us 13 wins and 100. Here, we'll just look at stats. So Barnes was fantastic, worth every penny of the $9 million that we're giving him over the next 3. Good for 3.2 WAR, struck out almost a batter an inning. Good control, gave up a few home runs, but because he didn't give up a ton of hits and a ton of walks, they didn't hurt us all that much. Alex Gutierrez, I mean, what can you say about him? He was the throw-in on that deal that landed us Guillaumes, and he ended up with 42 saves. He struck out 90 in 63 innings. Morales was okay. He walked a bit too many, 3.5 per 9 with 1.4 home runs per 9. I mean, you're going to give up some runs that way. But he only gave up 158 hits, struck out 150. So, I mean, as our number 3, potentially as our number 4, as we get better here, I'll take it. Connor Phillips, we signed to a longer-term deal, which right now doesn't look great because his ratings are starting to drop. But, if we have to cut him, we lose $1 million. I'm not too concerned about it. Tanner Witt, as a swingman, I mean, no real complaints. It was his first full season in the bigs. Good for about half a WAR. Wasn't great, but, back of the bullpen type guy and that guy that we can use to help us kind of lock things down if we need a spot start or something like that. Josh Curtis turned his season around and actually ended up having a really nice year. We got him from the Tigers in the Casey Mize deal. Drew Butcher was another one that we signed off of. We signed to a minor league contract. We have him signed for a couple of years as well. Ryan Nelson was okay. He struggled a bit with us, but 49 strikeouts. He was 4-1. He was fine. Ingram only pitched a few games. Alec Lang came in and did an okay job as our number 5. He's not going. Actually, I think he is going to be our number 4 in the postseason, and Pardino will go there. And then Diaz, we picked up midway through the season, and he actually was. He started out good. It looks like he struggled towards the end of the season. Yeah, but he was pretty good when we picked him up initially. And then Angel Gonzalez we called up at the end of the year. So overall, some significant improvements. We get Guillaumes back next year. So again, we'll be running Guillaumes, Barnes, Morales, and then we'll be looking to add to that the lineup. And it starts and ends with Alexis Guzman, man. I mean, if he's not in the hunt for MVP something's wrong. He hit 351, 433, 616, a 1049 OPS, 175 OPS plus, 8.5 WAR, stole 65 bases, 44 doubles, 8 triples, 34 home runs, 215 hits. I mean, he was an absolute wrecking ball for us this year. So, it was. He was fantastic. Adin Zumaya was everything we wanted him to be as well. He's going to be the power guy in the lineup. He's going to be the one who kind of drives everybody in. And he was great as well. 286 at 30 home runs, drove in 111, 127 OPS plus. Tamar Johnson, 4.1 WAR. A lot of that is derived from his defense, but that's what we're getting with him. But if he can put up this batting line every year, I mean, you won't hear a peep out of me. 9 home runs, 53 RBIs, stole 39 bases, 163 hits. Jose Mejia comes out of nowhere as we get him in the Guillaume's trade as well. So, I know we got him in the Tanner Witt deal, right? So we got Witt and Mejia for Matthew Mathgis. He struck out 100 batters in 58 innings for Minnesota, but I will take it. So he came out of nowhere. Played in Double-A last year, 40 doubles, 28 home runs, 120 RBIs, 3.2 WAR. Cody Schreier bounced back. No real power to speak of. Below average, technically OPS plus. He wasn't very good defensively. We will probably move on from him unless we can bring him back super cheap. Blake Paw was just a wreck with us. Ended up with 39 home runs on the year, so there's value there. And his ARB number is only like $2.5 million for next season, but he struck out 108 times in 275 plate appearances, so that's not going to get it done. Christian Campbell was good in a backup role, which is exactly where I want to leave him. I need him as a utility guy rather than a starter. Washabach came up and just hit 385 in 78 at-bats. Played okay defense, but really, he had more WAR in 37 games than Sean Murphy did in 137 games. So, no complaints there. Arce, as a backup middle infielder, hit just fine. Damon Long, the bat slipped as the year went on, and his defense never really picked up, so I think we'll be looking for a center field replacement. As Slade Caldwell also wasn't very good. He was better, had a better efficiency, but they were both negative zone ratings. So center field, starting pitcher will definitely be areas of opportunity for us next year. Willie Adame will probably start the season next year in AAA, or maybe we groom him as our starting second baseman. The bat really isn't there, but his ratings suggest that he can play the position just fine. So that's where we stand from a stat perspective. I think we already looked at our prospect. We looked at a couple of our prospects, I guess. Cincinnati. So Lucas ended up 9-7 between high A and double A. Made 25 starts, 2.5 WAR. Probably start next year in AAA. We talked about Asensio Fitzgerald. An overaged player in high A ball, just absolutely wrecked high A ball. I don't think he's going to be good enough defensively to ever play, so we may move him in the offseason. At the very least, we will move him up to double A. Chucha's a reliever who didn't pitch much, was in A ball this year. Tony DeLeon. A lot of these guys are they're just okay. Like Omar Dubon is just all right, but he's only 20, so there's room for growth there. Our draft picks from this past season, we talked about Moultrie, didn't play that much. Bergonzi is getting better already. He was really good in rookie ball last year, so that's a nice start. Jim Dugan, he's going to rake, man. He is going to rake. I just hope the glove can catch up with the bat. Ernie Gray was our 4th-round pick, and, he's gotten a lot better already. And he raked an A-ball as a 22-year-old, so he's going to start next season in probably high A-ball already. So, very successful first-year draft. We have to set our playoff roster. Is there anybody not on there that should be? No, I think we're good. Yep. All right, so let's just sim ahead a day or two. We'll see who we're playing, and we will play that game. Well, let's take a look at the Tigers and see where they ended up once we see who our opponent is. They're taking on the Washington Nationals. Tigers finished 84-78. All right, so they bounced back a bit. Really good August, but missed the playoffs for the first time in ages. Victor Munoz goes 14-2. Carson Hamro 10-8. Traven Balog wasn't very good. Hayden Jones wasn't very good. Carter Daniels was just a disaster. Zarate was a beast as expected. Elijah Green had a nice season, although he got injured again, and he's fragile now. So Chris Miller did okay. Ryan Spikes showed some power this year, but his numbers basically remained the same. Cam Collier, a little bit more power, but basically stayed the same. Yeah, I mean, Marcelo Meyer got hurt. Julio Rodriguez got hurt. Still ended up with 32 home runs and 100 RBIs. So, and they have this guy who I drafted, and he looks to be a monster. So he's got a few years to go. But yes, the Tigers finish 84-78. They don't make the playoffs. We are going to be taking on Washington, and we're going to do what we normally do, which is sim up to the elimination game. Let's take a look at those Washington Nationals, shall we? The 88-74 Nationals win their division by 4 games. They get it done with their pitching. Their offense is middle of the pack. Their pitching staff is pretty good. Rob Wetzel, 18-13 with a 3.26 ERA, struck out almost 300 batters this year. They have Alexis Contreras, who's a 24-year-old stud. Sixto Sanchez, who's still plugging along at 32. Wow, he looks really good. And Mike Johnson. So they have a very, very tough bullpen. Offensively, they're not very good, though. Keston Hiura is their big bat. If Sal Stewart, yeah, they're not very good offensively. Taylor Trammell at the top of their lineup. All right, so we got a shot. So it's Justin Barnes and Rob Wetzel in game 1. And it goes to the Reds by the final score of 3-2. We win it in the top of the 9th. Blake Paw, 2 for 3 with 2 solo home runs, including the tie-breaking shot in the 9th off their closer, Timoteo Rosado. Very nice. Barnes goes 7. 2 runs, no walks, strikes out 6. Let's go. Game 2 will be Al Morales and Alexis Contreras. Series is tied at 1. Contreras shuts us out. Sal Stewart homers twice for them. We only get 2 hits. Contreras goes the distance. A 2-hit shutout. Morales didn't pitch badly. Nelson got lit up. All right, so let's get to game 3. And this is where they're going to get the advantage because they're running out their Sixto Sanchez and Mike Johnson, and we're running out their Tanner Witt in game 3. All right, let's see what happens here in game 3. Eventually. Here we go. The Reds take a 2-1 series lead as we get it done. We score a run in the bottom of the 9th. We were down 6-3. We scored 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, 1 in the bottom of the 9th. Jose Mejia with an RBI double in the 9th to give us that victory. Zamaya goes 3 for 5. Mejia 3 for 5. Johnson 3 for 5. Long 2 for 4. Witt doesn't make it out of 3. We weren't very good, but somehow we managed to get it done. All right, so that means we are 1 game away. It's going to be Mike Johnson against Alec Lang in game 4 here in Cincinnati. Let's play some baseball, guys. All right, they're going to be starting Taylor Trammell out in left, Brad McDonald batting second in center field, Trent Grisham batting third in right, Keston Hiura, the cleanup hitter, at first base, Sal Stewart batting 5th, playing 3rd, Malcolm Moore, the catcher, batting 6th, George Lombard Jr. batting 7th, playing short, Dan Sabagal will bat 8th and play 2nd, and Mike Johnson 7-7, 4.45 ERA will get the start for Washington. For us, it's Guzman in right, Schreier at second, Zumaya batting third, playing left, Mejia in the cleanup spot, batting third, Blake Paw batting fifth, playing first, Terramar Johnson batting sixth at short, Damon Long, our center fielder, batting seventh, Sean Murphy doing the catching, batting eighth, and Alex Lang, who was 7-12 with a 5.83 ERA on the year, but 5-6 with a 5.27 for us, trying to close out the Washington Nationals. Let's get to it. Can we advance to the National League Championship Series in our very first year? Let's see. At the Great American Ballpark here in Cincinnati, Alex Lang with a 94-mile-an-hour fastball catches Trammell looking, 1 out. McDonald is a pull hitter. 1-1 pitch to him. Grounded to short. Johnson over to first. 2 down. And Trent Grisham now. 2-2 pitch from Lang to Grisham. Strike 3. So good first inning for Lang. Alexis Guzman will face the lefty Mike Johnson. Lefty on lefty here. Popped up on the infield. Cody Schreier stepping in now. That one's popped up on the infield as well. Catch is going to be made there. And Aden Zumaya now. 1-1 pitch to him. Grounded to third. And both teams go 3 up, 3 down in the first. Keston Hiura now. 0-2 pitch to him. That one's hit out to center. 1 down in the second. Sal Stewart now. 1-1 pitch to their third baseman. That one's hit out to center. Long is going to settle under that one as well. Makes that catch. 2 down, and Malcolm Moore now is a pull hitter. 1-1 pitch to him, and he hits that one out to center, and there's another catch by Long. So 3 putouts by our center fielder in the second. 6 up, 6 down for Lang here. Here comes Mejia. First hit of the game, Jose Mejia with a lead-off single. That will bring up Blake Paw. Let's see if Blake can turn on one here. Nope, he's going to strike out looking. Terramar Johnson will step in. He grounds that one to short. And then you get the out at second. So we have a runner in scoring position. We could stand to see a clutch 2-out hit here from Damon Long. Nope, ground ball to short. So we're through 2, no score. George Lombard. 1-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. Sabagal now. 2-1 pitch to him. That one's popped out to right. Here comes Zumaya. He makes the catch. That's 8 up, 8 down, and Mike Johnson will step up now. Hits that one out to center. Long makes the diving catch. 9 up, 9 down for the Nats here through 3. Sean Murphy stepping in. Hits that one out to center, and that's going to be caught by the shortstop. Here comes Lang. Grounded in the deep in the hole, and just beats him at first. So 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Guzman. Hits that one out to left. That's going to get down for a hit. And we're just going to send him. Oh, and he's out by a mile. Okay. So Taylor Trammell now. 0-1 pitch to him. Hit out to center. Long is going to settle underneath it. McDonald steps in. We are going to shift left. And that's caught by the third baseman. Grisham is up. 2-2 pitch to him. That's 12 in a row set down by Lang here through 4. Cody Schreier looking to get some offense going for us in the bottom of the fourth. Nope, strikes out looking. Adin Zumaya steps in. 3-1 pitch, grounded to the catcher. So 2 down here, bottom of the fourth. Mejia up. Ground ball to short, and we're through 4 scoreless. Keston Hura now. Shift left. Who's going to break through first? Hura strikes out. That is 5 strikeouts for Lang. 1-2 pitch. Make it 6 strikeouts for Lang. Malcolm Moore. 1-0 pitch to him. That one's hit out to center, and the catch is, it's over the head of Damon Long. I thought that was going to be the inning. So 14 in a row set down to start the game by Alex Lang before a 2-out double. Can we get out of the inning? Lang walks Lombard. That'll bring up Sabagal. Sabagal hits that one out to right center field. That's going to get down for extra bases. So Lang, dominant through 4 2/3 innings, gives up a double, a walk, and a double, and we are now losing 2-0. All right, so we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th, down by 2. Blake Paul will lead off. Hits that one out to center. Catch is going to be made out there, so 1 down in the 5th. Termarr Johnson. Grounded back to the pitcher. 2 down. And Damon Long. Hits that one out to center. Long was up. The runner on second and 2 down his last time up, and we wasn't able to get the runner home. All right, so top of the order, Taylor Trammell. Grounded to second. 1 down. Brad McDonald is up. 3-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. And Trent Grisham. 3-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. So Lang has pitched great. That's going to be it for him, but he pitched great. 6 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs. He walked 1. He struck out 8. Can't ask for more than that. I guess we'll go with Curtis. And I guess Curtis and Phillips doesn't really matter. All right, here comes Sean Murphy. Strike 3. And now we got a pinch hit. So they got a lefty going. So Danny Asensio. We'll see if Danny can get into one here. 1-1 pitch. I think it's a base hit. I'll take it. Base hit for Danny Asensio. And that brings up the very dangerous Alexis Guzman. Hits that one out to right. That one's going to be caught out there, though. So Cody Schreier steps in. 2 outs, runner on first. Grounded to short, and that will do it. So we're through 6. We are down 2-0. Bring in Josh Curtis. Keston Hura. We will shift left. 2-0 pitch to him. Grounded down the third base line. That's going to be a leadoff double for Keston Hura. Sal Stewart now. That one's hit out to left center field. And we're going to be down 3-0. Guys, it doesn't look like it's happening here. Unless we get some magic in the last 3 innings, as we are now down, as I drop my phone. We are now down 3-0 here in the 7th inning. Here comes the pitch to Moore. Grounded to third. Diving play. Throw is made. Georgia Lombard now. Can we keep this a 3-run game? Strike 3 to Lombard and Sabagal now. Pitch to him. Grounded to first, and we will keep it a 3-0 game. So it's only 3 runs, but our offense just hasn't been able to get anything started here. We're going to sit Phillips down. We're going to get... Man, looking at this, our bullpen's not very good. We're going to get Butcher up. All right, so we got Zumaya, Mejia, and Paw this inning. Pop up. Going to be catch made by the third baseman. Mejia steps in, and he gets that one out to left center field. So that's going to be off the wall. It's going to be a 1-out double for Mejia. So a runner on second, 1 out. Blake Paw stepping in. Paw hits that one out to right. Catch is going to be made right up against the wall. Mejia will tag up and go to third. So we have a runner on third with 2 outs and Tamar Johnson stepping up. Grounded out to second. So we're through 7, and we can't get anything going offensively. So we'll bring Butcher in. Mike Johnson's still going for Cincinnati. He strikes out. Taylor Trammell. 3-1 pitch to Trammell. Grounded to second. It's 2 outs, and Brad McDonald. We will shift left. 0-1 pitch to him. Hit out to left center field. It's a lot of doubles in this game. That's like the 5th double, I think. 4 by them, 1 by us. Trent Grisham stepping in. 1-2 pitch to Grisham, and he strikes out. All right, so we are through 7.5. We're going to get Alexis Gutierrez up. He's going to pitch the 9th. Here comes Damon Long. 1-1 pitch to our starting center fielder. Base hit to center. So good start to the 8th. We are going to pinch hit now. We're going to bring up... They got a lefty going, don't they? I'm going to bring in Sean Arce. Arce pops out to left. Another pinch hitter, Christian Campbell. Apparently it was raining and it has stopped raining. So here comes Christian Campbell again. That one's hit out to left. That's going to get down for a hit. So we got 2 runners on for the first time all game. Runners at the corners and the very dangerous Alexis Guzman stepping in. 1-4. Guzman grounds into the 1-6-3 double play. Damn. That was it, guys. I think that was our shot. So we're going to go to Gutierrez here. We're going to bring in Washaba at catcher. Let's take a Keston Hero. We'll shift left. Grounded to first. Going to be 3 unassisted. Sal Stewart, shift left. 1-0 pitch to Stewart. Grounded to short. Johnson over to first. That's 2 down. And Malcolm Moore. 0-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 9th. We got 2, 3, 4. Schreier, Zumaya, and Mejia against Mike Johnson, who's looking to go the distance. Schreier with a leadoff base hit to left. So 2nd inning in a row. We've had the leadoff man on. We just got to do something with it here. Adin Zumaya can get us within 1 with 1 swing of the bat. Instead, he pops up in foul territory. First baseman makes the catch. Here comes Mejia. 2-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. And Blake Paw is our last hope against their closer, Timoteo Rosado. Grounded to third. And that will do it. So we drop. Oh, wait. No, that was game 4. Right, I forgot. God, I was dumb. That was game 4. So we have game 5 coming up here tomorrow, as it were. How long have I been recording for? Yeah, I can get one more game in. Sure, why not? It wasn't a very good game. Sabagal had 2 runs knocked in. Stewart had a hit and an RBI. Lang pitched really well, 6 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts, but Johnson was just better. So, all right, let's move on to Game 5, and at least we're going to have our ace going. We're going to be going against their ace, but at least we have our ace going in Justin Barnes. So we'll play that game here in just a second. And I had to turn my air conditioning on because my office is getting stupid hot. And I just didn't feel like sitting in it anymore. So, yeah. All right. So, Justin Barnes against Rob Wetzel. Same lineups, except we're on the road this time. Guzman, Schreier, Zumaya, Mejia, Pod, Johnson, Long, Murphy, Barnes for them. Taylor, Trammell. They got Victor Robles starting in center field here in this one. Grisham, Hura, Stewart, Moore, Sabagal, Lombard, and Wetzel, who was just absolutely dominating. 18 and 13 on the year. This is going to be a tough one. As we play at Nationals Park. Game 5 of this division series. First pitch is hit out to right by Guzman. Catch is going to be made on the warning track. 1 down. Schreier. Ground ball to third. 2 down. And Adin Zumaya. I think that's going to be a flat. Or is that one going to reach the stands? No, that's going to get caught. So 2 fly balls to the warning track. We're not able to get it done. So Justin Barnes against Taylor Trammell. 1-2 pitch from Barnes to Trammell. Strike 3. And now Victor Robles is a normal hitter. 1-0 pitch to him. Grounded to the pitcher. 2 down. And Trent Grisham. It's that one out to right. It's going to get down in front of Zumaya. And that will bring up Keston Hura, where we will shift left. 3-1 pitch to him. Grounded back to the pitcher. And that retires the side. So 1 inning, 0-0. Here comes Mejia. Another deep fly ball. It's 3 really deep fly balls. Oh, over the head of the center fielder. Mejia's going to slide into second. So Mejia got that one over the head of Robles. We have the lead man on at second base, Blake Paw. Strike 3. Termar Johnson. It's a fly ball. It's left. Can we just get a run? A single run, as we are now at 10 2/3. Our last 10 2/3 with no runs. Long comes up. Full count pitch to him. Ball 4. And Sean Murphy now. Full count pitch to him. Popped out to left. So we get a leadoff double, or I guess a 1-out double. And that's going to be it for our second inning. Sal Stewart, shift left. Strike 3. Malcolm Moore, shift right. 1-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. And Dan Sabagal. 1-0 pitch to the second baseman. Hit to right. That's going to get down in front of Zumaya again for another 2-out single. And Lombard will bat. He's a pull hitter. 1-2 pitch to George Lombard Jr. Strike 3. So 4 strikeouts in 2 innings for Barnes. And he will lead off the third. And ground out to the first baseman. 3-1. Oh, he beats it out. Justin Barnes with the hustle down the first base line. Alexis Guzman now. Looks like, oh, okay, so they just get the runner at first. So we have a runner on second with 1 out for Cody Schreier. Strikes out looking. Adin Zumaya. Base hit up the middle. Is that going to be enough to score Barnes? He's coming around. And he's safe. And we're winning. We finally score a run. So Adin Zumaya gets it done with the clutch 2-out hit. Mejia grounds that one to short. It gets under the glove of the shortstop. So another infield hit here in the third inning. 2 on, 2 out for Blake Paw. And he strikes out. So we go to the bottom of the third, up 1-0. Rob Wetzel pops that one to right field. Zumaya will make the catch. 1 down for Taylor Trammell. Grounds that one to third. Mejia over to first. 2 up, 2 down. And Victor Robles, 0-1 pitch to him. Hit out to right. Zumaya looks like he's going to get there. Yep. And that is 3 innings in the books. We're up 1-0. Tamar Johnson. Ball 4. Johnson steals second base. Ball gets into center field, and Johnson's going to go over to third. So speed kills. And Tamar Johnson gets over to third base. So we're going to safety squeeze. Beautiful play. That worked to perfection. Perfection. As Damon Long lays down the squeeze bunt, they come home. Johnson beats the throw. And we now have a runner on first with 1 out, or with nobody out. And we're going to try to keep the pressure on here. Oh, he was not. He was safe. Boo. All right. Ground ball to second. 2 down. And here comes Justin Barnes. Barnes will ground up, but we pick up another run. Speed kills. So a stolen base, an E2 on the throw, and then a squeeze bunt gives us a 2-0 lead. Trent Grisham will lead off. He's going to pop that one to short or third. Mejia's going to call him off, and he'll make the catch. Keston Hura now. 1-0 pitch to him. Grounded to Johnson deep in the hole. Hard throw, and he is out number 2. Sal Stewart now. We will shift left again. 3-2 pitch to the third baseman. Called strike, or swung on strike 3. So Justin Barnes, 5 strikeouts through 4 innings. We're back up to the top of the order with Alexis Guzman. Hits that one out to right field. Another high, deep fly ball, but that one's going to stay in the park. Cody Schreier. Strike 3. And Adin Zumaya. Hits that one out to center. It's going to get over the head of Robles. High off the wall. And that's going to be a 2-out double for Adin Zumaya. Can we get a clutch hit here from Mejia? No, we can't. So 4.5 in the books. We're up 2-0. 3-2 pitch from Barnes to Moore. Ball 4. Nope, we're going to put the defense in double play depth. 0-2 pitch to Sabagal is lined into right field for a base hit. Why he's throwing it there, I'm not sure. So Moore goes to third. Double play depth again. Another base hit. Okay. And it's the same exact play. Why are you throwing it there? 1-2 pitch to Jared Poland. That's another base hit. So 4 straight hits to lead off the 5th inning, and all of a sudden it's tied. All right, so what do we do now? I think we go Ryan Nelson. Well, that's really friggin' disappointing. We got to stay in double play depth. We got to try to turn 2. There's 1 out on the strikeout. There's another strikeout. And now Grisham. Can we get out of this? He walks him. It's going to load the bases for Hura. Shift left. 0-2 pitch to Hura. And Barnes gets out of it. Okay, so they tie it. So we're through 5, tied at 2. Blake Paw coming in. And they pulled Wetzel, which is good for us. Bring in Griffin Canning. Paw strikes out. Tamar Johnson now. Down the third base line, or first base line. That's going to be at least 2 bases for the speedy Johnson. A 1-out double. He's going to try to steal third. Tamar Johnson steals third base. We have a runner on third now. They brought the infield in. We're going to try it again. Wait. Batter safe, runner out. Damn. Okay. All right. Well, I got a little cocky. Strike 3. All right. So we go to the 6th. I don't want to say I got cocky, but it worked so well the first time. Why not try it again? So let's see how we do here against Sal Stewart. It's a fly ball out to center. I'd like to get Barnes through 6 because the pitcher's spot is up next. Malcolm Moore, we will shift right. 0-1 pitch to him. Grounded to second. It's 2 down. And Sabagal now. Grounded to Mejia at third. Long throw, but that will retire the side. So we do get 6 out of Barnes, which is nice. So they are pitching they're going with a righty. So let's get Slade Caldwell up. One-two pitch to Caldwell. Strike 3. Guzman now. A pop out to center. And that will bring up Schreier with 2 outs in the 7th. Schreier with a base hit to left. So a 2-out single here in the 7th for Cody Schreier. That will bring up Adin Zumaya. And he gets a base hit to right. Schreier's going to hit second. He's going to keep right on going over to third. So 2 on, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. And Jose Mejia stepping in. Mejia hits that one down the left field line. It's going to get down for a base hit. It's going to drive in a run, and we take a 3-2 lead here in the 7th. Blake Paul looking to blow it wide open, facing Andre Scrub. And he bloops that one into right field for a base hit. Around third comes Zumaya. He will score, and we are up 4-2. Tamar Johnson now looking to keep the inning going. Pops up on the infield. So we pick up 2 in the 7th. We go to the bottom of the 7th up by a pair. Ryan Nelson will come on. Phillips will get ready. So who are we facing? Vargas. Alexander Vargas. We will pitch to him. 3-1 pitch. Don't walk the leadoff hitter, man. Okay, you walk the leadoff hitter. All right. Double play depth. Let's get a ground ball at an infielder, please. And he's going to steal second, so that take that off. It's pitch. 3-2 pitch to him. That one's popped up to third. Mejia will make the catch. Oh, he dropped it. How did that get in? Are you kidding? Okay, so double play depth for Taylor Trammell. 3-2 pitch to Trammell. Ball 4. Okay. Visit mound. Let's bring Connor Phillips in. Let's try this. Let's see if we can turn the double. Oh, wild pitch. It's 4-3. Ground ball to short. That's going to get the run home. We are now tied at 4. Here comes Grisham. He strikes out. And Hura now. Shift left. 2-0 pitch to Hura. Grounded out of third base line. So we're now losing. Okay. All right. Well, it just means we got to score another run. So a triple by Trammell with 2 outs in the 7th. Here comes Sal Stewart. And I thought about walking him to get to Stewart, but I didn't do it, and it burned me. Stewart strikes out, so we're now down 5-4. We're going to get Gutierrez up. And we're going 7, 8, 9 here against Timoteo Rosado, their closer, who's probably going to be out there for both innings. There's strikeout number 1. Here comes Murphy. Hits that one. Did he just go yard? Oh, high off the wall. Sean Murphy off the top of the center field wall. Let's give Asensio a shot. Let's give the kid a chance here. 1 out, runner on second, top of the 8th. We're down by a run. That one's hit out to left. It's going to get down for a base hit. We're going to try to score. Okay, so he's out. Damn it. All right. So we need, I don't know if that was the wrong decision. You guys let me know if that was the wrong decision. We got Guzman coming up here, though. Takes ball 4. Cody Schreier now. Schreier with a base. Oh, an error. E6. So the bases are loaded. 2 outs. Adding Zumaya up. An opportunity to give us a huge, huge advantage here. Lined into right field for a base hit. In comes 1. In comes 2. And we are winning again. 6-5 on the 2-out single by Adin Zumaya. Here comes Mejia. Grounded into the shift, and Mejia's going to beat that one out. Oh, they goes the short way. All right. So here comes Gutierrez. Can he give us 2? Because he's going to have to. Here comes Malcolm Moore. 2-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. Sabagal, 1-2 pitch to him. Grounded to first. Paw has it. Flips underhand. 3-1. And Vargas, 2-1 pitch to him. Ground ball to short. Johnson has it. 3 up, 3 down in the 8th. We go to the 9th with a 1-run lead. Blake Paw does nothing but strike out. Strikes out 4 strikeouts in this game for Blake Paw. Here comes Termar Johnson. He strikes out. And long, full count pitch to him. Hits a fly ball outright. Is that going to get out? Is that going to get out? Damon Long, the minor league free agent signing for the Reds, has given us a bit of a cushion. It's now 7-5 here in Game 5. Here comes Sean Murphy. Doubled his last time up, strikes out here. We go to the bottom of the 9th, up by 2, and we're going to be facing, and they have to bat their pitcher. Are they really out of position players? They are. They are out of position players. So they have to bat their pitcher against Alex Gutierrez. He strikes out. Taylor Trammell, 2-2 pitch to him. Strike 3. Down to their last out, Victor Robles. 0-2 pitch to him. Ground ball down the third base line. So the Nats stay alive. A 2-out double by Victor Robles. That'll bring up Trent Grisham. What can we do with Grisham? 1-2 pitch from Gutierrez to Grisham, and he hits him. So the winning run steps up in the person of Keston Hiura. 3-2 pitch to Hiura. That one's blooped into left. It's going to get down for a hit. Robles is going to come around to score, and it is a 1-run game. Here comes Sal Stewart, and my pitcher is exhausted. But I guess we go Al Morales. 1-2 pitch. Ball gets away, and the tying run is going to score. Okay. Visit mound. Al Morales will check into the game, so Gutierrez just could not get it done. And we will go to the 10th. What a ball game. Morales is going to bat because I don't want to take him out after one batter. Here comes Guzman against Corella. Hit out to center field. Diving catch out there in center by Victor Robles. Cody Schreier now. Called strike 3. All right, so we go to the bottom of the 10th. Morales 1-2 to Moore. Strike 3. Sabagal 1-1 pitch to him. Popped up to the first baseman. 2 down. And Vargas now. 1-2 pitch to him. Ground ball. Nice play by Johnson. Is able to knock it down, but it will stay in the ballpark. Corella, or it'll stays out of Johnson's glove, and Vargas beats it out. Here comes Corella. Please don't walk the pitcher. Taylor Trammell comes up. Strike 3. All right. That's 4 strikeouts for Trammell. Let's get... Guess we'll get Butcher up. Here comes Zumaya. First pitch to him. Popped up on the infield. 1 out. Corella. He's only thrown 18 pitches in an inning and 2/3. Here comes Mejia. And that one's gone. No doubter. Juan Mejia. 418 feet to right, and we are up 8-7. Blake Paw now. 5 strikeouts for Blake Paw, and we go. Oh, no, we got 1 more out. It's 2 outs. I lost track of the outs. Johnson with a base hit to center. We will be sending him. He steals second, so we have a runner on second with 2 outs for Damon Long. Grounds that one to second, and that retires the side. So we go to the bottom of the 11th now, up 8-7. We're going to leave is it Mound? Still feels fresh. All right, we'll see how he does here against the first batter. 1-2 pitch to Robles. Strike 3. I'll bring up Grisham. 0-1 pitch to him. Popped up there. And do I make the switch now with, I think I have back-to-back righties coming up for Washington, right? Righty, righty, lefty. Yeah, so I think I go to Butcher here in the 9th, or with 2 outs in the 11th with Hura up. So we're going to shift left. Here comes the 1-1 pitch to Keston Hura. Pops it up, and the Cincinnati Reds have defeated the Washington Nationals in the American League Division Series 8-7. We win in 5 games. Another amazing ball game. So we get it done there. So that was a wild game. We were up 2-0, tied at 2. We were up 4-2. We were down 5-4. We were up 7-5. They scored 2 in the 9th to tie it. We scored a run in the 11th on a Mejia home run. Zumaya had 4 hits, 3 RBIs. Mejia had 4 hits, 2 RBIs. Damon Long homered. Tamar Johnson stole 3 bases in this one. Barnes pitched well. Nelson did not. Gutierrez was fine. We just left him out there too long. And we were able to get Wetzel out of the game after 5, which was huge. So we get it done. So running fast, we stole 3 bases, and hit machine, add in Zumaya. So who are we taking on? Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at who we're taking on in the National League Championship Series. It just feels right as we take on the Colorado Rockies. So let's sim up to that, and then we're going to call it an episode. Our pitching staff is all out of whack because we had starters pitching in relief and everything, but the Rockies won 101 games this year. Obviously, just an elite offense. Jesus Sanchez, coming over from Miami, had 44 home runs, 143 RBIs. Austin Hayes, Luis Garcia, Parker Meadows. They've got some real talent. Aiden Harris is a beast in the second round. And their pitching staff, look at this guy. Where does Colorado get a pitcher like this? He was the top overall pick in 2025. Ron Price is their number 2. He doesn't look to be very good. He got some good numbers, but his ratings aren't great. Their pitching has actually been pretty good this year, too. So this is going to be a tough series for us. But we are up to the challenge. So, guys, we are in the National League Championship Series in our first season with the Cincinnati Reds. I don't suspect this is going to go well, but we'll see. Let me know your thoughts. I appreciate your support, guys. As always, drop the video a like, drop me a subscribe, and we'll talk to everybody soon. Have a great rest of your day, and take care. Bye-bye.